Hello everyone, welcome back to probably the final episode on Timberborn so far in the closed beta here. And the goal for this episode, with our 106 beavers, which is just a crazy amount of beavers. I kind of wish I could tell them to stop breeding. I have too many beavers. I want to try and get some final constructions made and finish a lot of some research projects, so you guys can kind of see some late game buildings, right? So I've been letting the game kind of run here as beavers just run around everywhere. There's so many beavers: farmer beavers, laborer beavers, mover beavers, and beavers. So what I want to do initially is, I wonder if I can stick something up here. Number one, that might be a good idea. I just don't know how I want to do it. Let's see if there's any sort of kind of final structure. Ooh, a forester's lodge on top of a building would honestly be pretty cool looking, just from the height kind of difference there. I'm thinking I want to have a house up here. Kind of like that. Because I want to have a good stacking beaver kingdom. You know? Something that just functions really well with our beavers and can hopefully create some pretty cool little sceneries with this stuff. So I'm going to try and work a little bit more vertical now, and we'll see how it goes. So it might be a good idea to unlock, I think there is a water pump. So this is kind of like the upgraded watering place, this water pump thing. Honestly, I don't know how this works. It satisfies thirst, and it pumps. So it's something like that. Okay, so it has to be kind of coastal, and that little bit has to be in the water. It doesn't look like it requires any power, which is honestly ideal for us. Okay, so just that one bit has to be in the water. So something like that would be a water pump. And then I was thinking about storage. There's water tanks as well. So maybe we can get some water tanks. Doesn't look like we can. I wonder. So this is a 2x3 building of some kind here. Yes, water tanks. Having something up here could work. I wonder if I can get away with a staircase without something underneath of it. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Not surprised though either. I wonder if there's a way for me to put this somewhere. That would be good. Just want to have like a water storage thing and see what that really does, because we have just like this one big water pump, and if I can store water, honestly that might be a good look right above this storehouse over here, kind of storing water. And I can research this temple thing, which is kind of woo. Well, beaver temples are huge constructions. I have no idea where I have room for this. I'll tell you now, I don't. I just simply don't have room for beaver temples. I mean, it could fit here, but it would be blocking this farm, which would be a bit of a problem, for sure. Bit of a problem. Wonder if I can stick it at the edge of town, maybe? Have a beaver temple of some kind? Or maybe up here at the edge of town? I think at the edge of town would be good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut down all trees pretty much in this square. So we'll cut it all down. quick, and I'm gonna turn off this forester so we don't plant any new ones. And the time, you know, you don't want to worry about cutting down all these trees and then all of a sudden you have too many of them, right? How much for science we get? We have 291 science at this point, so there's a builder's hut we can unlock. Oh, I don't really need a builder's hut, let's be honest. Paper mill is a thing. Printing press and carousel. Well, the printing press, well, let's get this gabled roof. And let's get some benches for our beavers. Give them some relaxation points, you know? That would be probably pretty good for them, I think. And then we can unlock the builder's hut for 100. So we have a lot of things unlocked. Probably not as much as I would want, which is okay. Temple going in. Nope. See, he went ahead and placed a tree before I had time. Where was leisure again? There we go. Leisure temple, beaver temple. What does this do? Place of contemplation must be built on the ground. Must be built on the ground for the kind of fire pit too. So we might want to cut down all trees here for another fire pit. I just want to make sure they're very sociable in the town. So leisure's over here. Temple is placed. Yes. We'll fast forward time here. Ooh, we got the water pump up and running. Pumps waters for beavers to drink, so we can store water, I suppose. I don't know where we're storing it. Do we store it in here? No. Where do we store the water? Who knows where we store the water. I think it might just be a general storage within the water pump house. But you can see a lot of beavers still kind of prefer to just go to the river. Get it from the source, I say. Nothing wrong with that. Let's get another fire pit up and running. Very good. And let's look at some maybe decoration. Get some roofing on these beaver homes. Get that looking all nice. With roof pieces. Lovely. And we can get maybe a bench and a bush. Bush, bush, bench, bench. Bench, bench. Bush here. Good. Do bush, bush, bench. There we go. This is a good use for a lot of the wood that we've kind of stored up. So we're getting a lot more actual roof pieces placed, which is gonna make this place kind of pop off and look nice. I'm trying to use these bushes and benches as a good way. Wow, we have a bunch of hungry beavers coming around, don't we? Wow. Okay, that's a lot of hungry beavers. We might have to really increase our field capacity, though. We're about to harvest some wheat soon, so that might be beneficial. What do we need for this? Planks? Okay. Well, we're gonna have planks coming in. Do we need gear for this? We do, so go ahead and turn on the gear workshop, because we're gonna need that. I can probably get away with like some more science structures for sure. Can I get a house here? I could, but it would kind of prevent them from getting up on this. I'd rather have a house here than a science place, to be honest. And then if we can go decoration, put a roof on it. Yeah, we'll angle it like that. Even better. Let's see if we can't get some science places out the outskirts of town. So like here and here. Because we have a lot of jobless beavers right now. Like a lot. So Might be good to try and get some more useful worker beavers. And we can go ahead and assign them back to there. Good, got some wheat farms here. Let's cut down all of these trees back in here. And put, I'm gonna try and get like 2 carrot fields. I think would be good to try and just get some short-term food. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to spam that. Look, all of our beavers are really hungry right now, and we have 108 of them. You know how the beavers are okay generally? I think right now they're kind of not okay. For sure not okay. Let's turn off auto cut because we're about to get a whole bunch of lumber from this field here. So we'll let them replenish that. These oak trees, by the way, great or your maple trees, great for lumber. Take a long time to produce, but each tree is 8 lumber versus these trees, which are 1 log each. So, you know, you get quite a lot more if you are planting maple. And honestly, if you can get them early, I would highly suggest it because long term, that's just going to yield a lot more resources. All right, let's get some carrot fields out here. Maybe hit 2 this way. And then if I build a bridge behind it, we can access potentially more spots. And still have access to all this fresh pine, which will be good for us. I could start putting fields out here too. Because these berries are just not gonna cut it, I don't think, for our needs. So we're gonna go ahead and clear out the berries. We hopefully maintain about 102 population on the good old beaver front here. How much do these cost? 2 planks each. Those are pretty expensive, for sure. We have water tanks now. So it's gonna help, hopefully. And that adds some more verticality to our town. I don't think we're gonna get much vertical than this. I really didn't plan this out to be a vertical, sprawling beaveropolis. What's metropolis for beavers? Something like that. I think that sounds accurate enough. So carrots and carrots. I might be able to get 1 more carrot field back here. And what I want the carrots to do are essentially supplemental food, okay? So if you're able to mass produce a cheap food and then produce higher quality of food, it'll hopefully increase the likelihood of your food to last longer in general. But also at the same time, I just, you know, this is the quickest food you get in cases like this. Let's get a builder beaver out here and maybe even some more water for our beaver. Very good. Very good. And we can get a couple more carrots. Perfect. Yeah, we just harvested a bunch of wheat, so 146 wheat. We do have 2 mills. We have a mill here and a mill there. We are at max power, pretty much. So, not really getting any, like, beavers dying yet, but that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. what I may have to do is get another carpentry building out here. Something like that, and then get some power. Link that up directly into both of these buildings. That way we can try and auto cut and auto cut. There we go. We're gonna have a huge influx of wood soon, which will be good. So we have a lot of these bushes placed. Let's take a look at our average well-being, which is 8. They're not having a lot of fun right now. There's not enough carousels, essentially. Not a bunch of awe, not a bunch of spirituality, or knowledge. Knowledge is, I think, the book press structure. This thing still needs about 3 more planks. It's about 75% done, though. So we're gonna have our beaver shrine. Look at the beaver main street. Look at all these beavers go. I really wish I could cap out their population, though. I got 27 jobless beavers, and there's just not enough jobs for them to have. It's getting a little rough out here. Let's get a lumberjack spot and clear cut pretty much all this back. And maybe even get like a secondary bridge, like out here. Might be good. And maybe a proper we need more lumberjack beavers, I think. Oh, the beaver shrine is done. Oh god. They have drones. They're just droning on now. I kind of want there to be like pyres lit here. Oh, okay, they are lit. Alright, my prayers have been answered. Thank you, Beaver Shrine. Oh my god, so many beavers. Look at all these beavers praying to their beaver god. What is a beaver god? What does that even look like? Just, is it like a big guinea pig? Let's take a look at spirituality here. Okay, no, nothing really mentioning there. But hopefully that makes them happier. We went up to average well-being 9. So improvements have been made to the Beaver Kingdom, for sure. Let's go check this out. That's fine. They're harvesting some carrots now. So we're going to get a nice big influx of carrots. I'm going to get a few housing units out this way. I think. So we can get some beavers living a little closer to their production area. Might help their happiness, right? And these are just like suburban, small like farm homes, right? So we're gonna just slap some roofing on them. Perfect. What's this complaining about? No log pile in range, so I guess we need a log pile storage out here. Which we can do. Maybe just extend the road this way. We have one water area there. We have a couple down here. So that's good. Beaver storage for water is looking nice. We can get maybe one there, a couple there to seal that in. Food, bunch of carrots, but we're getting some bread now because we did harvest some wheat fields. I might, with all these carrot fields, if they get made, we have 31 jobless beavers still. Bit of a problem. Oh, we have 600 science. Let's go to leisure and oh, I'm gonna get a carousel. That's gonna be a big final piece to put somewhere. It does require power to operate, but you know what? We can run power. I'm pretty sure. Let's take a look. Can I run it over fields? No, but that's okay. Because what I can do, hopefully, if we can do it right. How do I do this correctly? I'm gonna run it this way, I think. And then cut all these trees, run it over here. I think I have to run it just straight up down this street. Hard to do with the shaft turn function. For sure. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel these. This isn't gonna work that way. Nope. This is gonna be a tough one. Maybe I can just extend the water. Right? Something like that, and then just pop that in, which should really help our power. 651 total science. Let's get max speed. Come on, guys. Research this stuff. You're very smart beavers. Very, very smart beavers in this place. I know you are. Ooh, the roofing is done. This looks lovely. In through here, doesn't it? Now that we actually have some roofing pieces, we have some seating areas. We got some small bushes for decoration. Lovely. I wish it was taller. When I play this again, maybe after a few updates, I'll work on making a proper beaver city. This is a little bit more of a town to me, because there's not many 3-story structures on here, so I need to keep that in mind the next time I play going forward. So we're clearing that out. Good. Got these little huts and stuff made, which really help out. There it is, 700 leisure. Gotta have a carousel. A beaver carousel, guys. I don't know why, let's just put it here. This is gonna cut into my overall tree production, but honestly, I'm okay with it. Ideally, I would just move this to like the other side out here, and just replant a whole bunch of trees out in the distance. It's a very lovely game. Having a good time watching these beaver guys. Just look at these pack beavers carrying 2 things at once. Let's go. Let's get some more pack beavers. 10 of them. 10 pack beavers. Moving supplies around now. Very efficient. Highly efficient pack beavers. Leisure. carousel. Perfect. That's where we want it. And then if I do power, just from there to there, should work. I'm gonna have to make a little bit of a path compromise here. Lovely, right at the edge. You know, this is the county fair of Beavers. It's gonna be right past the cornfields, at the edge of town. Don't worry, you can still get your cotton candy, which is fine. Boom. Just, I love the way the beavers just kick in the door and start their day. They're just high energy creatures, these beavers. 128 of them, to be exact. In the game, I'm still getting 60 FPS. That's not slowing down at all. I got a warning when I hit 70, saying that the game might slow down. But honestly, 130, almost double. Yeah, it's still 60 FPS, still smooth, buttery. The experience is working. Okay, so we're just short on, we need a couple more gears. Okay, we got gears. I'm gonna turn off the gear workshop now. That way we can just pump out planks and get all this other stuff made. So we need about, 30, 40 planks on here. And then we have the beaver carousel. Night falls over. Everyone gathers around their campfires and their shrines. This is like the New York City of beavers. Very populated. Highly sought after. Now I saw a lot in the some of the in-game screenshots by the devs, where they were making like raised bridges and stuff. Can I put these over top of those? No. I'm gonna do a small experiment here. If I do that, no, hold on, that and that instead. Cancel that, yes. And put a bridge between them. Will it be possible for me to put this up here and here and keep stacking this bridge? No, I don't think so. I kind of wish there was a way to make bridges, but still leave openings, which is what the footbridge is for, but the footbridge can't have anything built on top of it, unlike the scaffolding, so it's definitely a little bit of a shame I can't do like arched kind of shapes. I kind of wish these scaffolding pieces would like go maybe and support a footbridge maybe 2 blocks from it, so that you can get gaps, and these are just like columns almost in a way, and then you can put footbridges in between them to get pathways and walkways to stack up on top of each other, because currently there isn't a way to do that, and I think that would help make your beavers to have a really tall structure and core. Your beaver empire needs to have a strong core. There's the beaver carousel. We got it. We got it. Screenshot to confirm. In-game complete. We haven't made the paper mill, but you know what? My beavers don't need to read. Okay? They aren't literary beavers. They get things done without needing to read. Anyways, I think that's it. That's it for this episode of Timberborn. We'll be checking out the game as it gets farther in development. I'm excited for it. It's a pretty cool little colony city management game. I like it. It's a pretty good concept. I like the fact that they're beavers. Who doesn't like the fact that they're beavers? They can get out. Just go ahead and unsubscribe if you don't like beavers. And with that, as the carousel winds down in the middle of the night, we'll end this episode here. Feel free to subscribe for more creative goodness such as this. Hit that like button, and we'll see you all in the next episode.